Hi, the Lazy Reviewer here, and in this video, I'll be making another review of a short horror film, and this time it's about the iconic short 2 a.m. The Smiling Man. Now, believe it or not, this was actually based on a real-life incident that was posted on a subreddit page called r/Let's Not Meet, which the person who posted that incident was telling of that he had this usual hobby of going out for a late at night walk, right? And one night in particular, while he was doing his usual late night walk, he finds this strange looking fellow on the other side of the street dance walking. At first, he didn't think much of it. He was just like, what the fuck? He laughs a little and just moves on. But then he realizes that this person is like doing this dance walk in his direction. And the thing that make him uncomfortable in this whole moment is the fact that the man is dance walking not just towards him, but he has this off-putting smile, which according to him became his defining characteristic. Because during this whole incident, the man was smiling. He tried to avoid him, and at first he asked him. He was scared. He was trembling, and he asked him, "What the fuck?" He wanted to say to the weird-looking fella, "What the fuck do you want?" But he was so scared he couldn't say that completely. So he just simply said, "What the fuck?" And the man just simply left. And the young man decided to keep on walking, but then he began to hear this steps closer, of running steps closer. And when he turns back, he sees the smiling man running towards him, and the man runs away as fast as he can without looking back. And because of this single incident, the man decides to never go for a late walk in his life ever again. This post on Reddit quickly exploded into popularity. It led to creepypastas, fan art, and, as usual, the film treatment, albeit in a more minimized way. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the short film itself. Now, like in my previous short horror film review, Bedfellows, 2 a.m. The Smiling Man does the same thing. It has a simple concept that attracts a universal fear that most of us has, which is walking towards any place alone, and you have this eerie sensation that you're being followed, and then it turns out it's not just an eerie sensation. It turns out that there is somebody following you, and it's a fear that I can understand because, believe me, I've been there a lot of the time, especially when back in college before the COVID. I used to walk towards the parking lot, which was parked way far away from the way far away. That's all I'm gonna say, far away. And sometimes I used to get out of college at night because of late night classes, and I had this eerie sensation that I was being followed all the time. And so, as you can see, this short film struck a chord with me because I know what it feels like. Except I wasn't being stalked by some creepy smiling guy who dances walk all the time. Anyway, this film is well done. This film's cinematography is amazing, and I love the fact that it tells it all from the point of view of the guy, the victim's point of view. There's never a single remote point of view shot of the stalker. It's all from the shoes of the guy who's been stalked. So it makes us all feel the aura of being uncomfortable, and makes us all feel the same, like we're being stalked by this person, and the fact that it's such a relatable thing that it can happen to anyone. It strikes up a chord and makes the sensation all the more real and scary. Another thing I like about this film is the score. The score knows when to play. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It doesn't have like this ridiculous suspense building score all the time. This film builds on the atmosphere of silence, and the score only appears slowly when the smiling man begins doing some creepy shit. That's when the score actually appears, and that's what makes it more scary, because the song actually and effective, because like I said, the song actually appears when it has to. It doesn't overstate, so it's welcome, like a lot of horror films do. Because I like to say that sometimes short horror films are way scarier than most feature-length horror films out there. And I also love the fact that this film was just that, a short horror film that wasn't turned into a feature-length film, because I believe if it was turned into a feature-length film, this film wouldn't have the same impact as it does, because it would have the same problems as Lights Out. Lights Out, it's a great short film, but when you turn to a feature-length film, this simple concept, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's overstays its walk and it's extended. There's no ambiguity, and it kind of defeats the purpose of what the original short film was made for. And I am glad that this film, like I said, there's no extended future about this film. Let's just let it stay the way it is. Also, I gotta give major props to both actors, especially the guy who plays the smiling man, because he manages to convey a lot of mixed emotions in the viewer itself. When you see him dance walk the first time, you'll laugh at it because it's so awkward and so fucking random. But when the film continues and progresses, you get to see him doing all the creepy stuff, and you feel just as uncomfortable because you're like, oh my god, I was actually laughing at this a minute ago, and now I'm fucking terrified of what this guy is doing, which is basically the same thing he was doing, but now we realize the malicious intentions behind this weird random thing he was doing. And the fact that the guy and his smile, oh fucking god, that smile is terrifying. And that fucking jump scare at the end, he fucking sold that fucking jump scare. And also props to the other guy, because like I said, this guy actually makes us feel, he captures all the expressions and all our feelings of how we would feel if we were being stalked and being followed by a weird creepy person whose intentions we are unaware of, but we have a feeling they're not very good. So it was a very well done film, and yeah, that's all I have to say about this film. So as usual, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Also, on a side note, the songs that are playing in the background in my videos, it's all thanks to CO.H Music, which is perhaps one of the best YouTube channels about music out there. He composes some of the best ambient songs, some of the best electronic music songs you can hear. He's mostly well known for his collaborations with a very big channel known as Top 5s, with whom he collaborates some of his creepiest songs in it. That adds to the already creepy atmosphere of Top 5's videos itself. I highly recommend that channel. The link of that channel is on the description down below. Seriously, check out that channel. It's fucking legit. Also, my Facebook and Instagram accounts. The name of those two accounts are in my description down below as well. So anyway, I'm the Lazy Reviewer, and thanks for watching.